Yo, what's cracking, people? Um, I'm just in a video making mood today, and I decided to do another video. I've been trying to come up with some kind of concept for this video for a little while now, and there are four fragrances that come to my mind that this nose has smelled in the past, I'll say about 6 months to a year, and I haven't smelled anything worse than these four. And of course, there are going to be some people out there who live and die by these fragrances. Some people think they're not that bad. Some people think they're excellent. Me personally, and this is just my opinion, guys. This is based off of what anyone else says on any other fragrance review channel. This is what I have actually purchased or have smelled or just I just don't like. Um, so don't get upset when you hear these fragrances come out of my mouth and you feel differently about them, because that's your opinion and I respect that. So respect my gangster also. So with that being said, number one, or I'll say number four. Usually there will be a top 10 or a top 5, something like that. Right now I only have four. They're not, I personally don't think I have any fragrance in my collection that I just cannot stand. Now there are some that are not that good that I choose not to wear. Um, as far as like projection is not good or the longevity isn't good, because I have one like Lucky Number 6 by Liz Claiborne. It smells wonderful. It has that plum note in it. Um, I like the scent. I don't wear it because it don't last long. But these four fragrances, in my opinion, are just horrible. They're just a disaster of a fragrance to me. They're too strong. It's too harsh. Um, there's no sweetness to it. And one of these does have potential. I'm just not willing to give it a chance. Um, with that being said, I'm gonna start out at number four, and this one is actually both of these number four and number three are from the same house, which is the house of Banana Republic, and the first one is Black Walnut. I've seen Black Walnut, and I think Ross, and I didn't purchase it, but I think I did purchase it from TJ Maxx, and it was pretty reasonable price. It was like 15, $20. I like the bottle presentation. It's nice. It was just a square bottle, clear liquid, or clear bottle. I think the liquid was a little tinted. Um, excellent sprayer. It was just too harsh. It was like taking, I don't know, like tree sap or something and just mixing it with water, and that's what you had. It was like, I'm pretty sure it lasted a long time. I never gave it a chance. Like, I didn't even spray it on my skin. I bought it. I couldn't take it back to TJ Maxx because once you open a fragrance from them, unless it's broken or defective, like the sprayer doesn't work, you can't take it back. So I actually really just gave it to my stepdad, and like I said in one of my other videos, he'll wear almost anything. Um, Black Walnut was not it for me. I actually wish I could have kept the bottle, but it is what it is, and I didn't like Black Walnut whatsoever. So sorry, Banana Republic. In my opinion, you struck out on that one. Next up, number three from Banana Republic is Oud Mosaic. Um, I purchased, what was it? I have another fragrance from that same line, that same collection. Um, Neroli Woods. I think that's the name of it. And I like Neroli Woods. It's a very nice fragrance. It lasted at least 5 to 6 hours. Projection was about maybe 2 hours, give or take a little bit of time. I like that one. So I decided to try this one also. Now, Ross had these, it was like three of them. And I was a little nervous about it because Banana Republic is a house that personally I'm not into. I've never worn any clothes from Banana Republic. I haven't had anything that they made. I know of them. And then when I started seeing these fragrances pop up, I started watching reviews and people started talking about them. And yeah, Ross is the only place that we have here that I can take fragrances back to. Ross takes back anything. So even if you buy it and you open it right there in the store, and which that's what I usually do. I usually go ahead, purchase something I think I may be interested in, and then I'll open it right there in the store. And if I don't like it, I'll let somebody else smell it. And if they don't like it, then I'll just return it or exchange it for something else that I may be interested in. But yeah, TJ Maxx here, they don't take back shit unless it's defective. If you buy something and you say, "Oh, I just didn't like it," then you just asked out. Um, but Ross takes back everything. I haven't dealt with Marshalls and Burlington as far as taking fragrances back because most of the time I do my homework and I know what specifically what I'm looking for, so I'll usually just go buy it and I'm good. So with that being said, Oud Mosaic, I didn't like that fragrance whatsoever. Bottle presentation in that line or collection, all the bottles are pretty much the same. It was like a square bottle, kind of rectangular long, and it's a pretty decent clear bottle. I like it. Uh, Way too strong for my liking. Um, some people say they like it. I just my personal opinion, my personal taste. It has no sweetness to it, and I love sweet fragrances. Or even if it has just a hint of sweetness in it, I'm with it. But this one has no sweetness in it. I'm pretty sure the projection and longevity were good on it because they are strong. They are powerhouses. Oud Mosaic and Black Walnut. But they just not my style. And for the price tag of about $20, you really couldn't beat it. But I didn't like Oud Mosaic or Black Walnut. So that's number four and number three. Number two and number one really to me could be a toss up. But I'm going to give the next one number two just because I think that it has potential to be a great fragrance. I just didn't give it a chance. I sprayed it, smelled it, and I instantly just turned my nose up at it. Like I was, oh no, I don't want that. So, everyone is familiar with the House of Gucci. Gucci has one called Gucci Guilty Absolute. I saw it in TJ Maxx, and I think the price tag was like 30 or 40 something dollars for it. I wanted it because I have some Gucci fragrances and I like the way they smell. And I've also smelled some in the past that I don't have that I like. Um, yeah, I could have did that too, but I didn't. I just most of the time I just give fragrances to my stepdad. He appreciates it a lot, so it really don't matter to me. If I don't like it, I didn't spend that much for it, and my stepdad would appreciate it. Um, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Some people like Gucci Guilty Absolute. Me personally, I sprayed it. Actually, what I did was I bought it from TJ Maxx for the price tag. I think it was like 30 or 40 something dollars, and then I watched the review on it instead of watching a review first. I watched it afterwards. So what I did was instead of going to Ulta or Belks to smell it first, I bought it I didn't open it. I went to Ulta. I sprayed it on the tester strip. I smelled it. I didn't like it. I let the young ladies in the store smell it. Two young ladies that were next to me in the makeup department. They didn't like it. I took it back. So unopened, you can take it back also to TJ Maxx, and I just exchanged it for something else. But I have watched a few videos or reviews, I should say, recently, and I've heard some people say that Gucci Guilty Absolute is a great fragrance. You just have to be mature to pull it off, and I guess I'm not as mature as I thought I was when it comes to fragrances like that. Um, I'm 41 years old, so I'm still kind of juvenile, and I'm still kind of new to this fragrance game. I mean, I've been wearing cologne for years, even back in middle school, but I wasn't a fanatic like I am now when it comes to fragrances. Someone who has about 200 fragrances, um, you like what you like. And I've gotten into the habit of just wanting sweet fragrances. I read the note breakdowns, and if anything says, apple, pineapple, pear, peach, um, yeah, um, there are some women's fragrances that are nice. I smelled one in the mall a couple of days ago from I keep forgetting to give you guys the name of this place that's in our mall here. It just opened up not too long ago, but it's like some Middle Eastern people, and they have great fragrances. Their prices are not always the best, but they have some great fragrances. And I smelled one women's fragrance that was beautiful, and I don't know the name of it. He didn't tell me. Some young lady, I guess she used to work there, or she works for his wife at another booth in the mall, and she walked in. She said, "Here, smell this." She sprayed it and let me smell it, and it was gorgeous. So, and I want to start trying to do women's fragrances also, just to review, but I don't want to buy them because I really don't have anyone to buy from. I don't have a girlfriend. I mean, I could buy some stuff and give to my mom and my sisters, but it is what it is. But Gucci guilty, Gucci guilty absolute was not the thing for me. Maybe if I can get a tester bottle of it, or I mean a sample bottle of it, and give it some wearings, uh, maybe I could learn to like it. But as of right now, Gucci guilty absolute is not it for me. Um, and I'm sorry if I offend anyone with that one. And like I said in the beginning of this video, I know some people are gonna be, their feathers are gonna be kind of ruffled, hearing me say stuff like this about certain fragrances. But you know, to each his own. And my number one fragrance, this one made number one for a reason. This thing was horrible. I'm telling you. When I sprayed this, I did not expect to smell what I smelled. It's dated. I think this thing was made in like 1977 or 76 or something like that. And this one is from the house of Versace. And I have some Versace fragrances. I have um what is it? Versace the Versace blue jeans. I have Versace Man Fresh. I have like 4 or 5 different Versace fragrances, but the only reason why I purchased this one was because it had the Versace name on it, and this one was Versace L'Homme, and that thing. Let me tell you, was ridiculous. And I'm sorry about the pause. I thought somebody was finna come in. Um, I purchased it from Ross, and it was like, I think, 30 some odd dollars. I bought it, and I got in my vehicle, and I sprayed it, and it smelled like a kid pissed in the bed The mattress got flipped over and they peed again. And then the parents took the mattress outside, put it on the curb in the sun. It sat there for a week. It smelled like it's been sitting in the sun baking with warm hot piss in it, and some kids tried to jump on it and smelled it and they ran off, and it was just rancid and horrible, and I didn't like it whatsoever, and I took it back instantly. Like the next day I took it back. Um, that night I tried testing it on paper. I tried tester strips. I sprayed it on my wrist, and I'm telling you, that was one of the most horrific fragrances I have ever smelled in my life. Versace L'Homme is not for everybody, and it's definitely not for me. I would give the other three fragrances another chance before I gave Versace L'Homme a chance. And I watched a guy named Joy Amin, um, and you're more than welcome to check out his webpage, his YouTube channel, Joyamin. He's a great guy. He's one of those Middle Eastern or foreign type people. Um, Great channel. I love his content. He's passionate about fragrances. He's very inquisitive about things. Um, he talked about Versace L'Homme, and he said that also you have to be mature to pull it off. You can't wear this in the heat because it is very pungent. It's more of a cold weather scent, and I think when I purchased it, it was hot. It was like middle of summer. Um, Thank you. If you're talking about me, um, about the great channel thing, um, he talked about it, and he said that it was a pretty good scent to him. He liked it. Um, Me personally, I just can't do it. I don't like fragrances like that. I found with that on me, knowing that somebody next to me or walks by me and smells that and talks about me like, oh, he smells horrible. Like that's not me. I want to come in and command the room in a good way. I want people to be like, oh my God, he smells amazing, because I hear it all the time, especially here at the hospital. I walk around the hospital hallways, and my scent trail follows me wherever I go. I'm standing next to people. People hug me. People stand next to me. And I always get great reactions when it comes to my fragrances. And I take great pride in my fragrances. And to walk around smelling like any one of these four I just gave you is beyond me. I can't do it. So, Banana Republic, Black Walnut, Oud Mosaic, Gucci Guilty Absolute, and Versace L'Homme are four of the worst fragrances I have ever smelled with this nose. And like I said in the beginning, this is just my opinion. Now, I did say also that Gucci Guilty Absolute has potential. I think if I gave it a chance and wore it a few times and got used to it, I'm pretty sure it would be. Um, and especially if you don't go too many sprays, maybe two, possibly three sprays, depending. And it has to be cold weather, not hot. Um, I think it will work. I may end up giving it another shot if I can find another bottle for cheap enough. But as of right now, it's going to stay on this list in that order. If I come up with any other fragrances that I don't like that are horrible to me, I'll do another video. But I want to thank you for your comments and your feedback. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please like and ring the bell for notifications. If you have friends that are interested in fragrances, let them know about my channel. Turn them on to me, guys. Um, I don't get paid for this. Everything I buy with my own hard-earned money, with the exception of what, friends or whoever purchases me things. Like yesterday, I didn't purchase, but I received Crypto Mint by Terry Mugler from the Amen collection for Valentine's Day. I've been wanting that fragrance for a while now, and now I have it. And if you didn't check that video out, I did that video before I did this one. Check it out. Um, but yeah, let your people know, man. Turn them on to your boy. I know my channel is not the best. Uh my volume, um, not volume. The clarity of my videos are not always the best. I'm using my phone. Sometimes the video may look a little fuzzy or whatever. Yeah, that's what I heard also. I heard that the original version of Versace L'Homme was better. The one I had is the reformulated version. I don't know. That's just what I heard, and like I said, you can check out my guy Joy Amin. Watch his video on that fragrance. He'll let you know the same thing. He said it's reformulated. The original version is different. Even the juice color is different. Um, so check that out, guys. I'm turning you on to another guy. I'm not trying to hog all the glory for myself. There are people out there who are more knowledgeable about fragrances than I am. I usually just go online and look up notes, and I write them down, and I read back what I see. And if I've worn a fragrance a few times, then I give you my opinion on it, such as longevity, projection, stuff like that, the compliment factor, all of that. So, you know, check it out, guys. Also, um, Jeremy, uh, what's his name? Ashton over at Gent Sense. Check him out. He's another great reviewer that I watch. Big Beard Business. If you don't know of him, check him out also. He's another great one. Um, there are a few more that I watch also. I can't think of their names off bat, but there's another guy I watch. He usually goes to like TJ Maxx, Ross, Burlington, Marshalls. He takes his camera or phone into the stores. He shows you what he's looking for, what the different stores have. Um, he does his videos like that, and I like watching those videos just to see what he runs into when he goes into those stores. Sometimes he finds hidden gems. Sometimes he don't find nothing at all. The only thing I don't like about his channel is the way he talks, because he stutters a lot. Not really a stutter, but he's more like I think he's just excited, and he does a lot of he does that a lot. So, but I still watch it. He's still a great guy to watch. Um, if I get his name, I'll let you know so you can check him out also. And I will try to start doing some of that also, going into those stores, um, showing you what they have, what's good, what's not good. So stay tuned for that also. Also, stay tuned for some more great fragrances I got coming up. I may not do anything this weekend, but next week I have one, two, three, four. I have like 5 new fragrances that I need to release on you guys, and one of them I purchased actually online is like $400-500, and in the store here it was 150, and the guy actually gave me a discount, and I purchased it for 100, and I bought 2 other fragrances along with that one, and you want to stay tuned for that. Um, Also, I've been holding on to Halloween Man Shot. I have purchased it a few months ago. I just never got around to wearing it. And it's almost like I'm always saving the best for last for some reason. I don't know why I hold on to fragrances. I always wear the stuff I know it's not going to perform that well or are cheaper. Um, but Halloween Man Shot is a pretty decent fragrance to me right now. I haven't worn it yet. I've just tested it on paper. Once I get some wearings out of it, I'll let you know, and I will put that video out. Stay tuned for that one also. You may already know about it, but to me, it's brand new. So, thanks for watching.